Give her a husband that will fulfill that call with her. Lord, send that young man her way that will be a strength to her, a great support to her. She cannot do this alone, Lord. She's going into the battlefield to win souls, to snatch souls away from the enemy's camp. She needs a husband, Lord. And she needs that husband soon.
2 years ago, Kenya's first daughter got down on her knees and asked God for a husband. On August 8, 2026, God answered the prayer. But this is not your average State House fairy tale, because the groom is not a prince, he's not a politician, and even he's not a Kenyan. Meet Isaya Yunge, who is 36 years of age, a Tanzanian, a tech genius, and a man who literally herded goats for survival as a child. Today, he runs Soma Up, a Pan-African tech platform that connects millions of students to scholarships. He's a Forbes 30 Under 30 honoree, a Queen's Young leader, a self-made millionaire who built an empire from ashes of childhood spent in foster homes.
Isaya Yunge from Tanzania.
Within this documentary, we are taking you deep inside Koito ceremony that shocked the continent. We are uncovering the untold story of the Kenya's most famous first daughter and the street boy from Mwanza who won her heart. It's a documentary about power, resilience, and collision of two completely different worlds, from the corridors of State House to dusty streets of Tanzania. This is the wedding that redefined what it means to be a first family in Africa. Who is Charlene Ruto? Charlene Chilagat Ruto was born on January 11th, 1993, the third-born daughter of William and Rachel Ruto. By 2026, she is 33 years old and one of the Kenya's most recognizable public figures. Her academic journey began at Daystar University, where she earned a bachelor's degree in communication, majoring in public relations and print media, studying from 2011 to 2014. But Charlene was never content to stop there. She crossed continents to pursue Master of Business Administration from Les Roques, Crans, Montana in Switzerland, one of the world's premier hospitality management institutions. Her professional career began at the family's Weston Hotel in Nairobi. Starting in 2018, she served as a director of public relations and branding, and then later ascending the strategic management director roles, which she held until 2023. In March 2025, Charlene founded and became a CEO of the Young People Network International. She has devoted much of her time to youth engagement, climate action initiatives, and agricultural advocacy. Serving as a mentor of young people across the country, she has undertaken over 40 local and international engagements, traveling across Kenya to champion opportunities for youth participation in national development. Perhaps the most telling moment of Charlene's journey came in 2024. At a crusade led by American evangelist Pastor Benny Hinn, Charlene stepped forward with a whole request, not for wealth, not for fame, but for a husband. Give her a husband who will fulfill that call with her, Hinn prayed, one who will be her strength and a great support. She cannot do it alone, Lord.
Give her a husband that will fulfill that call with her. Lord, send that young man her way that will be a strength to her, a great support to her. She cannot do this alone, Lord. She's going into the battlefield to win souls, to snatch souls away from the enemy's camp. She needs a husband, Lord. And she needs that husband soon.
Little did anyone know, including Charlene herself, that the answer to that prayer was already making its way across the border. Isaya Yunge was born on March 23, 1990 in Mwanza, a port city on the shores of Lake Victoria in the northern Tanzania. He's a 36-year-old, 3 years older than Charlene, but his journey to this day is one of the unimaginable hardship. His parents never married. His father was absent. His mother, struggling, placed him in the care of his grandmother. But even that stability was short-lived. Isaya was moved from one foster home to another. A child passed between families who couldn't or would not keep him. By his second year of secondary school, Isaya was living independently. He worked after classes to pay for food and rent. He herded goats and cows. He worked on rice plantation. He was by any measure an outcast, rejected by his own family, forced to survive on his own. Yet even in those darkest days, Isaya dreamed. He admired Nelson Mandela. He dreamed of becoming a leader. At the age of 16, he founded Sauti ya Watoto Club, which means Voice of the Children, and convinced a local radio station to give street children a platform to share the expectation. The program became so successful and attracted funding from the UNICEF and ran for 6 years. His work caught the attention of the UNICEF, which selected him as a UNICEF African Youth Ambassador. He was invited to the G8 Summit in Germany, where he met then-Chancellor Angela Merkel. He was just 17 years old by then. Isaya's education is as impressive as his resilience. He earned a Bachelor of Science in Insurance and Risk Management from Tanzania's Institute of Finance Management. He studied Economic Diplomacy at Tufts University's Fletcher School. He studied Leading Change in Entrepreneurship and Innovation at the University of Cambridge. In 2018, Forbes Africa named him among its 30 under 30, one of the continent's most promising young change makers. That same year, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II presented him with the Queen's Young Leaders Award for his work using technology to empower communities. In 2019, he was listed among the 50 most influential young Tanzanians. Today, Isaya is a tech entrepreneur and a co-founder of Soma App, a mobile application connecting students across Africa with domestic and international scholarship opportunities. The idea came from a simple observation. Thousands of scholarships go unclaimed every year simply because eligible young people don't know they exist. He serves as a chairman of the Soma App Foundation, expanding access to education through scholarships and skills-based resources. On August 8, 2026, at Intona Heritage Farm in Naserian Village, Kilgoris Town, in Narok County, the Koito Ark Chaik ceremony began at 10 a.m. The invitation issued by President William Ruto and First Lady Rachel Ruto described it simply an engagement and farewell, the traditional Kalenjin ceremony marking daughter's transition from her parents' home to married life. Among the Kalenjin, the Koito ceremony is one of the most significant marriage rites. It marks the formal introduction and acceptance of two families. Elders gather to negotiate and bless the marriage. Traditional songs and cultural dances fill the air, and the chaik, the farewell, the bride is formally handed over to her husband's family. The guest list read like a who's who of Kenyan politics: Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale, Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen, Water CS Eric Muga, Githunguri MP Gathoni wa Muchomba, Bomet Senator Hilary Sigei, Bomet Women Rep Lynette Toto. Langata MP Felix Odiwuor, better known as Jalango, arrived in a maroon Kaunda-style suit, coordinating with others in a striking display of unity. Vile tunaingia Kilgoris kwa harusi ya Charlene. That was the caption of the video, which actually means how we're entering at Kilgoris for Charlene's wedding. Helicopters descended throughout the morning, governors, senators, MPs, all making their way to this corner of the Narok County to witness a first daughter take a traditional step toward marriage. Charlene's sister served as a bridesmaid, standing in coordinated emerald green outfit that quickly captivated social media. For a family rarely seen together in such intimate setting, it was a moment of rare collective celebration. The couple knelt together to receive spiritual blessings, their altars matching, the commitment clear. The same woman who had once asked Benny Hinn to pray for her husband, who was now receiving prayers as a wife. This is more than just a marriage of two individuals. It is a convergence of two stories, one born in the privilege and the other into poverty. One a first daughter of a nation, the other a child of the streets, but both in their own ways dedicated to the same mission: empowering young people, expanding access to opportunity, and building a better Africa. Charlene Ruto once asked for a husband who would share her calling. In Isaya Yunge, she found a man who had already dedicated his life to that very work, a man who had taught street children English and maths, a man who had built technology to connect students with scholarships, a man who had risen from nothing to become the voice of Africa's youth. On August 8, 2026, under the Kenyan sun, two journeys became one: a first daughter, a self-made entrepreneur, a nation watching, and a story that reminds us all that no human is limited and that love, when it finds the right moment, can bridge any divide. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all ways. Psalms chapter 91 verses 11 says.
Please subscribe to the channel 登録よろしくね